What's up, guys? Zenari here, and today I'm gonna be going over the Alestiel cards. Uh, I'm a little late with these reveals, but I still wanted to go over them, just because we had some time to just test and people to talk about and mingle with the new cards. So, these came out last Thursday. I don't remember the specific date, but it came out during one of Knack's streams, and I still wanted to talk over them. So, yeah, let's just get started. So for the first card that they revealed, her name is Together With You, Seraphil. So her abilities are auto, when placed in a regular circle, choose a grade 3 of Alestiel in its card name for your drop zone and put it on the bottom of your deck. And her second ability is White Wings. Auto, backward rigor circle, where you know Alestiel and its card name is placed on a Vanguard circle during your battle phase Stannis unit. So this will come more around when I talk about Alestiel. Her first ability to be able to put Alestiel from your drop zone to the bottom of your deck synergizes with the new Alestiel. And the second ability is that she basically restands in the back row. So she's able to be like an extra booster for your Vanguard specifically. So yeah, there's not really much to talk about this card. I mean, there's probably some premium applications with this, but for the most part, it's mostly just a restander and a card that you're able to just put Alestiel's back to the bottom of your deck. So we got a new grade 2 as well, and her name is Enveloping Love Ariel. So she has two abilities. Auto, when placed on a regular circle, if you have a Vanguard of Alestiel in its card name, costs -1. Choose one card from your bind zone and put it into your hand. If you did, bind the top card of your deck. And the second ability is Black Wings. Auto, when placed on a Guardian circle, choose where your opponent's attack units, and it gets power minus 5,000 to the end of turn. So this card is a lot better. So in my opinion, I think this is a lot better. Her first ability, you use this on your grade 2 turn to be able to essentially just +1 to hand. You will bind the top card of your deck randomly, but just to be able to put that card from your bind zone into your hand is really good because you're able to get your Elkiels back from your bind zone, and you can just use it with Finael again to be able to get both Black Wing and White Wings. As well as in the Black Wing deck, you're able to get your important combo pieces if you bind it. And as well as it's sort of it's a mini fixer if you want to get the right wings that you want. It is still a luck based chance that it can end up being a wing that you don't want. But the first ability is just an on place counterblast to draw 1, which is really nice. And the second ability, I think it's really strong in some certain decks. If you have like a Resetting Rearguard or a Vanguard, it essentially minus is 10k for like the second swing. So you save some shield, and she becomes essentially a 10k shield when you're guarding with her. But it can help you save more shield if there's like a Resetting Vanguard or Rearguard. So in Black Wings, I really like this card. It's also really good in just Alestiel. So far I think it's a 5 out of 5 card. It's a really strong card. And the last card we have is Alestiel. So Holy Egg of Blessings Alestiel. So she has the dress up ability, so she acts as Archangel of Twin Wings Alestiel for the rest of the fight. And she has 3 abilities. Auto Vanguard circle, at the beginning of your main phase, choose a card from your bind zone, put it into your hand, and bind the top card of your deck. And she has Black Wings, act, Vanguard circle once a turn, discard a card from your hand, search your deck up to 1 card with the Black Wings ability, call it to Vanguard circle, and shuffle your deck. And her last ability is White Wings, auto Vanguard circle, at the end about this unit attacked, cost -1, discard a card from your hand, search your deck or hand up to 1 card with Archangel of Twin Wings Alestiel as his original card name, write it as stand, and it gets drive -1 to the end of the turn. If you search your deck, shuffle your deck. So a lot to unpack here. Alestiel having dress up is nice, more personas, and just consistency with having Alestiel in the name. The Blackwing ability, I think it's like really strong to be able to just discard a card to search up to any card with black wings. So since Alestiel herself had Blackwing, you can search her from your deck. Also, Finael, she's Blackwing. You can search her from the deck and use Finael's on place to set your bind zone up with Alestiel. As well as if you're doing a pure Blackwing deck, you can call your Pinos, I think, the grade 2 that attacks from the back row. You're able to call her. You're able to call your Emules, which is able to bounce back any rear guard or bounce back yourself if you are in the Blackwing state. And the first ability, like her first Blackwing's ability, has so much versatility of calling any Blackwing unit, and essentially since Emule is able to bounce any card, you're able to just net that as a plus if you have it in hand. Well, it's a wash since you're having to discard, but you can essentially toolbox any card that you used for like for the Blackwing's ability. So was really excited, and I'm really happy to see that Blackwings has a toolbox engine now. But her White Wings ability is also very strong because you're able to essentially get a restanding Vanguard, sort of. It's more like a Ragey 4 Dragon, as you're able to ride from hand or deck. Shuffling your deck is also good because I believe, like, it just helps with the RNG chance of hitting like triggers, as well as if you like to filter out your deck in some variants, or you might want to filter out your deck, you can now shuffle your deck to increase your chances of hitting triggers. And since you can ride any Archangel of Twilmy Celestial, you can ride this unit again. And I believe you can use her effect again. I think. I believe so. Or you can ride the old Alestiel to get a crit and... Oh, it is original name. Sorry, you cannot do that. Disregard my last point. You can only ride the original Alestiel from your deck, and you're able to get, if you're a White Wing already, you're able to get 5k in a crit. If you're Black Wing, your opponent minuses 5k, which is really strong because it makes Alestiel essentially a 23k Vanguard. So overall, I think Alestiel is a very strong card for the deck, and we're able to use cards such as like Emule and Yuika to bounce back and get those persona rides, stuff like that. And the deck has a lot of moving parts to it, I feel. I think this expands both all three variations: the mixed variation of White Wing and Black Wing, the Black Wing variation with now a toolbox engine, and a pseudo re-ride if you play Elkio in it. And White Wings has a lot more power in that re-ride for the deck. So I think, like, overall, I think Alestiel's support is really good and it's really flexible for just for all the archetype, like all the styles of the decks. I will say the gray one is a little bit weaker than the others, just because it just, I mean, it helps with the White Wing ability to be able to put like your Alestials back into your deck. However, it just being a restand, like, really only benefits like the Vanguard circle. Plus it has to be in the back row, and White Wings doesn't really attack. I could see this being like really useful in the future when we get a White Wing card or a card that just restands by itself, and then once you ride Alestiel, you're able to restand it. So overall, I'm really happy with the support that Alestiel has received. Definitely a nice change of pace for the deck. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be doing Laurenol's live reaction when it comes to next week, because she got bumped up instead, so that should be fun. And if you enjoyed the video, I'm Zenarion, and I'm signing off.